Welcome back, students. Today we will study RNA world. What is RNA world? Ribonucleic acid world means we need to study types of the RNA. What kind of types of RNA? If you understand this one, it will help for you to understand translation process easily. So before going to the translation, just understand what is RNA world. Types of RNA: genetic and non-genetic. First we will speak about genetic RNA. What kind of genetic RNA? Is it a RNA works as a genetic material? Yes. Answer is yes. Because some of the plants, some of the animal viruses, it acts as a genetic RNA. Whereas when you coming to the non-genetic or cellular RNA, there are three types. That are the mRNA, tRNA, rRNA. Messenger RNA, okay, transfer RNA, ribosomal RNA. Coming to the point, nature of the RNA. Nature of the RNA again divided into mostly single stranded. Andre single stranded S RNA irtade. Adu TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. Okay, it should be TMV. Okay, it should be TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. And rarely in double stranded you can see in Rio viruses and some other plant viruses also, some other animal viruses you can see double stranded. However, just example, Rio viruses. Coming to the point, functional three types. Okay, these three helps in the transcription, translation up to protein synthesis. If you study this one, you can completely understand transcription process and translation process. After that, synthesis of the protein. How it works? You have seen already DNA to okay, mRNA, messenger RNA, RNA to protein. End product is protein that was required by who demands protein? Cell. Correct here. Translation, transcription. Okay. Sometimes if it is reverse transcription. Reverse transcription. mRNA to okay, mRNA to DNA sometimes. Okay. Central dogma understood? Same. Now coming to the point, we will discuss one by one. mRNA, messenger RNA. Here, what is the main purpose of the mRNA? mRNA works as a template during the protein synthesis. First one. mRNA brings the information from nucleus to the cytoplasm. Okay, what it will do? It will bring, assume cell is there, nucleus is there, mRNA is here. Okay, after transcription, it will bring that information into the cytoplasm. It will bring information into the cytoplasm. Okay, it acts as a, what I told, helps in the template, like it acts as a template during the protein synthesis. Okay, it hardly contains 16 to 20%, not more. It contains 16 to 20%. Okay, in E. coli, nucleotides are around, in E. coli, nucleotides are around 900 to 1500 nucleotides of mRNA. Okay, in E. coli. mRNA was first discovered by Olkin in E. coli. E. coli is what? Prokaryote, bacteria. Correct? In that one, it contains 900 to 1500 nucleotides. When coming to later, it was termed as a mRNA. Who? Jacob and Monod, 1961. He termed as a mRNA. And molecular weight of the mRNA is 5 lakh Dalton. Okay. And mRNA is two kinds. Why two kinds? It can be seen in where? Both prokaryote and eukaryote. It can be seen in both prokaryote and eukaryote. Okay. One more thing. What is the lifespan? What is the validity of the mRNA? Is it 1 minute, 2 minutes? Usually in prokaryote it is 2 minutes, whereas in eukaryote it is 4 hours. I can say roughly prokaryote has less lifespan, whereas eukaryote has more lifespan. Correct? This is the structure you need to study. Okay, this is mRNA structure. Always coding strand I told 5' to 3'. Correct? Non-coding template 3' to 5'. Now we'll see the mRNA sequence. Okay, if you see like this, it has a initially cap and initiator code cap, leader sequence, initiator codon, coding sequence, terminator codons, poly A tail. We'll discuss one by one. Cap andre ಏನು? I have seen during transcription I have told during the synthesis of new 5' and 3' I have added the 7-MGPP means 7-methylated guanosine triphosphate. What is the use of that one? It protects from exonuclease. It should not cut. My newly synthesized ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಏನು ನ್ಯೂಲಿ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ RNA ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ mRNA ಕಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಏನ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಹೇಳಿ, MR protects mRNA from 5 and from the exonuclease. ಓಕೆ, ಕಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಎಕ್ಸೋನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಬಂದು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್, ನಾನ್ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್. ಇದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ಒಂದು ಲೀಡರ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅರೌಂಡ್ 10 to 100 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್ಸ್. ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಇಷ್ಟು ರೀಜನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಷ್ಟು ರೀಜನ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಲೀಡರ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಲೀಡರ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್, ವೇರ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ if exonuclease want to cut that cap, it should not affect the next coding sequence. Okay, there may be, in order to get the tolerance, I hope this is there, leader sequence, non-coding, that is it will not code for any amino acid code ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟರ್ codon ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಏನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತು, ಪ್ರೈಮರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟರ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತಿನ್ನೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ mRNA. ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟರ್ ಕೋಡಾನ್ AUG ಏನ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಮಿಥೋನೈನ್. ಇದು AUG, ಇದು ಅಮಿನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಲೆಟ್ ಕೋಡಾನ್, ಇದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟರ್ ಕೋಡಾನ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, I can write it here if you want. Instead of that, I'll write it here. Okay, I'll mark this one as initiator codon AUG methionine. I'll mark it this full as a non-coding leader sequence. Non-coding here, no coding. Now coding you have already know. It is a triplet codon which codes for amino acids. How many amino acids we have identified during genetic code? There are 60 or 61. Okay, in that amino acid 3 are what? 3 which will not code for amino acids. Correct? That is called non-codons. Correct? In that case, okay, see here coding sequence or sensible region. It contains 1500 more, approximate 1500 codons. Here it may code for serine, okay, histidine. You have seen from that chart, valine. Okay, like that it will code for amino acids. Okay, synthesis of coding done. Next, it has to terminate, right? You can't synthesis like a full length. I need to terminate. Terminator codons, 3 codons. UAA, UAG, UGA. These are the terminator codons which attached. Okay, in transcription I have told which one rho factor in prokaryotes will be attached in order to bring the RNA polymerase out of the strand. Correct? ಹಾಗೆ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಕೋಡಾನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಟು ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ದಿ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್. ಆಯ್ತು, ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಡು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಾಕು. ಅದು ಫುಲ್ 5 ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ 3 ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂದ್ರಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋದು ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಕೋಡಾನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಟೇಲ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಲಿಯೇಟೇನ್ ಅಡಿನಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಇದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೇಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಇದು 5' 3'. ಇದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಈ ಪಾಲಿಟೇಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ mRNA into cytoplasm. It will bring mRNA from nucleus to cytoplasm. It helps to bring from nucleus to cytoplasm. In case in the eukaryotes. Okay? Adenylate acid chain, it contains 200 to sometimes 300 also. You can make it 300 also, no issue. Okay? There is no adenylate acid tail. Sometimes also called AA tail because chain of adenylate acid. Okay. After that, before here, I forgot to told non-coding. This also they will code for any amino acids, but they have content 5 to 50 to 150 region, 150 nucleotides. Okay, I'll repeat it once again. This process. This is the structure of mRNA. Initially, it contains cap and tail. 2 and first generation. Cap will be used for 7-methylated. Okay, cap is this one. Okay, 7-methylated. Okay, triphosphate. See, 7-methylated guanosine triphosphate. It will add. It protects from the exonuclear. What is the use of cap? Is done. What is the use of tail? Poly-A tail, adenylate acid, which helps to stop the protein synthesis. Adenylate acid, which helps to bind at the 3' end. Remember, cap always 5' end, and polytail is a 3' end, and it helps to move the mRNA from nucleus to the cytoplasm. Now we'll see like this. Leader sequence, non-coding sequence. Both will not code for amino acids. Correct. Over. Next. Initiator codon, coding sequence, and terminator codon. Initiator codon will start the protein synthesis. In this case, usually it will be methionine. And coding sequence, there will be 1500 nucleotide. Just next to the initiator codon, coding sequence will start. That codes for amino acids. Okay. It may be serine, histidine, valine, okay, triacin, like that. Amino acid, it will go triplet. There are 3 letters, triplet. After that, terminates. Protein synthesis has to terminate. Terminator codon. What all terminator codon? UAA, UAG, UGA. These are the terminator codon. Stop the protein synthesis. After the termination, non-coding to polytail. That completes the mRNA structure. Okay. And it has a short lifespan in prokaryote, whereas it is a more like a lifespan in eukaryotes. Next we'll study tRNA. This is very much important. All are important. However, you need to understand tRNA. If you understand tRNA, it slightly helps in translation process. Okay. Next we'll study tRNA. Okay. Students, now we'll study tRNA. What is tRNA? Transfer RNA. Who studied this one? Who discovered this one? Work was done in 1957 only. This work for tRNA is done in 1957, and okay, which all this one Hoagland and Paul, 2 scientists have done on tRNA, but later it was detailed structure was given by Robert Hawley in 1965. With this one, Robert Hawley, Khurana, and Norburn, these 3 together they gave, means while giving separate only they gave Nobel Prize. These 3 people got the Nobel Prize. However, where this Robert identified this tRNA? Robert identified tRNA in what? In yeast. In yeast he is identified. If tRNA contains 10 to 15%, this is contents of RNA. Okay, this is the Least we can say in out of tRNA, mRNA, RNA, least we can say least structure. It is also called adapter RNA. Why it is called adapter RNA? It brings the amino acid, okay, and it works as an anticodon structure. It works as first anticodon because it has to decode from the mRNA to this one. After decoding, it has to call the amino acid to synthesize the protein. So for that, adapter and smallest functional RNA. Compared to 3, this is the smallest functional RNA. Molecular weight 25,000 Daltons, and however, actual structure of tRNA looks like inverted L. This was given by Kim kind of scientist. It's a inverted L. Later, it was second structure given by Clover leaf model. Leaf contains like this, green color leaf contains like this. Okay, like this 3 leaf, 1, 2, 3. Okay, in the traditional they will believe something faith, love kind of thing, but this one they have proposed for clover leaf structure for this tRNA. It looks like that. Okay, now coming to the point, we'll see how it looks. Okay, it has, some people will call 4 arms, some people will call 5 arms. We'll call 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll consider this variable arm also. Okay, now we'll go one by one. What is this one? 3 dash. Always I have told, where is a 3 dash, there is a functional group. What is the use of 3 dash? In order to attract. Attract means nucleotides. I'll call this is amino acid linking, means here amino acids will come. It will bind here. Where? It will bind here. Okay. Initial codon is ACC. It has 5 base, 7 non-base like that, 7-3 kind of thing here. But however, you should remember only this. ACC. Next it will come like this. Next it will come like that. What is there in 5' end? But this, remember these two openings means 5' and 3'. 5' is a less height compared to 3 dash. Where here G. It contains G, like that, initial. Whereas it contains ACC. Adenine, cytosine. Here guanine. Now coming to the point, this is war. Here binds amino acid. In order to bind it here, we'll go to the anticodon. What anticodon will do? See here, this is mRNA, 5', 3'. Okay, it has to read it from where? It has to read it from where? Cap? No. It has to read it from leading sequence? No. It has to read it from what? Initiator gene. What is the initiator gene in here? AUG. AUG codes for what? Methionine. Then anticodon. Decode of what? Here anticode result. It has to decode. A ಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? U. U ಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? A. G ಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? C. Okay, that point is written here. So this is starter, initiator, anticodon. We'll call anticodon. ಈಗ ಮಿಥೋನೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಆಸ್ ಸೂನ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಥೋನೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇದು ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಹೋಗು ಮಿಥೋನೈನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕೋಡ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕೋಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಂಟಿಕೋಡನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅಮಿನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಇದು ಏನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಸ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಇದೊಂದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಆರ್ಮ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ 15 to 20 nucleotides. It is also contain 15 to 20 nucleotides. ಇದು ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಡೈಹೈಡ್ರೋಯುರಿಡೈನ್ ಆರ್, ಇದು ಏನ್ರಿ ಏನು? ಇದು ಅಮಿನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟ್ ರಿಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಎಂಜೈಮ್ಸ್ ನ. ಅದ್ಯಾವ್ದು? ಅಮಿನೋ ಅಸಿಟೈಲ್ ಸಿಂಥಟೇಸ್. See here, it is not written, but it has written, it has an amino acid activating enzyme, recognition site. ಇದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಮಿನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ ನ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ದಿ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ಸ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಟ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಐ ಫಾರ್ಗೊಟ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್. ಇದು ಗಡ್ಡೆ ಆಕಾರ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೂಪ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, this one is loop, this is stem, this is stem, this is loop. Okay, this is stem, this is stem, this is loop. You should remember it contains stem and loop. Correct. Now idu aitu. Idu ಏನು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಟು ರಿಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ದಿ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟ್. ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಮಿನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಅದು ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಅಮಿನೋ ಅಸಿಟೈಲ್ ಸಿಂಥೇಟೇಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ ಸೂಡೋ ಯುರಿಡೈನ್ ಆರ್, ಇದು ಪಿ ನ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಸೈಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. APGC ಅಂತಾರೆ ಆರ್ಮೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಆರ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಸೈನ ಟಿ ಸೈ ಸಿ ಆರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಆರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿ? acceptor arm. This is also called acceptor arm. ಏನ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಅಮಿನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಹೇಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? ಆಸಿಡ್ ನ ಡಿಕೋಡ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದು ತಂದು ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೂಡೋ ಯುರಿಡೈನ್? Here, see here, what I written. It consists of few nucleotides. Sorry, where? Yeah, it has a ribosome recognition site. It recognizes the ribosome. Okay, you have to come and bind it here. Recognize the ribosome. Okay, some of the unusual pairings you have seen. This was one of the pseudo uridine. I have told ACI previous class. Inosine, methyl inosine. These are the unusual base pairs. Inosine, methyl inosine. This helps as a primer for the unknown DNA molecule. Acts as a primer. If it is like that, even though it is unknown primer for that inosine, methyl inosine, that helps to synthesis take the copy of the unknown DNA kind of thing. Okay. Now, this is ribosomal recognition site. This is the activating enzymes for nucleotides. This is 3' is the amino acid binding site. 5' contains nothing, just phosphate group. GGG kind of thing. Variable, it is non-functional, I can say non-functional. However, here there is no terminator. See here, there is no tRNA for stop codon. There is no stop codons. Okay, here no stop codons. UAA, UGA, this 3 codons is not there. Total how many amino acids? 61 means 61. Nitrogen there are 20 amino acids. In that one it will code 61. Out of it 3 minus it. Correct. 3 are non-codons. Correct. Total how many amino acids? 61. 3 non-codons. Correct. Non-codons. See here, anticodon loop. It codon recognize the site. It contains a triplet. 3 nucleotides initially and called anticodon. Codons means codon. Anticodon no dock ಅಂತನೂ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಇದು ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ RNA ಒಳಗೆ ಇದು ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. 10 to 15%. ರಾಬರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋರು ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತಾರೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಎಲ್ ಶೇಪ್, ಇನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಎಲ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಲೇಟರ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್, ಲೀಫ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್, ಟ್ರೈಫೋಲಿಯಂ ಹಾಗೆ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 5 ಆರ್ಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಮ್, ನಾನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಆರ್ಮ್. 5 ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ GG ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ACC 3 ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟರ್ ಆರ್ಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಬೈಂಡ್ಸ್. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ 3 ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿತ್ CCA ಆಸ್ ಎ ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಟೈಡ್. ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಹಾಕೊಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಮಿನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್. ಹೀಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಹಾಕೊಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೂಡೋ ಯುರಿಡೈನ್ ಆರ್ TC ಆರ್ಮ್, TPC ಆರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅದು ರೈಬೋಸೋಮಲ್ ರಿಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಸೈಟ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಸೈಟ್. ಡೌನ್ anticodon which decodes the code from the mRNA. This is simple structure. Okay. Now see here, I forgot to tell something. See here in between, here this loop and this loop also contains base pairs and unbase pairs. It may be 5, 7, not more than that. Here it contains 8 to 12 base pairs, 7 base pairs and 7 base pairs. Okay, it contains 7, 8 to 12 base pairs of what? N2 base pairs. This completes the tRNA. What is left? RNA, ribosomal RNA, that we'll study next. Okay. Now students will study rRNA. What is rRNA? Ribosomal RNA. Okay. It is the last. tRNA we have studied, mRNA we have studied. This is rRNA. It consists 80% of RNA. Where it found? Where you can see this one? Is it seen in cytoplasm or nucleus? It is seen in nucleus. That too inside is called nucleolus. It is seen in inside the nucleus. Here. That is rRNA. Okay. One more thing I need to see. See here. This is one chromosome. Okay. Contains DNA. Okay. It makes mRNA. Correct. If it is making site of this one is rRNA here, then this site I'll call DNA of rRNA. DNA of rRNA. Okay. Usually this one will be present in the 5 genes. Ribosomal DNA will be out of how many you have? 23, right? 23, right? Out of 23, 5 genes contains rDNA. Okay, ribosomal DNA. Just to remember you people. Okay, this may looks out, but just to remember this one, you should remember. Okay, this 5 genes are contain ribosomal DNA. Now, what is the site of the ribosomal DNA? Nucleolus, inside the nucleus. Now, it consists of 80% of RNA, and RNA plus special proteins is called ribosomes. Okay, rRNA plus ribosomes is proteins is together we call ribosomes. Acts as an enzyme. It always acts as an enzyme. It's called ribozymes. Where it will act as an enzyme? Peptide bond formation between amino acids. Between amino acids, peptide bonds. It will like this one, like in between peptide bonds, it acts as a enzyme, ribozyme. This is one. One amino acid, 2 amino acids, like that. In eukaryotes, okay, it has two units. First, remember this one larger unit and this is smaller unit. What is a gap? It is given here. In between mRNA will come. In between mRNA will come. This is I call mRNA. During translation process, I will explain this one. Here 60-40 ratio in eukaryotes, whereas here 50, I think 30% in prokaryotes. The ratio, no need to remember, just know the ratio. Now coming to the point, in eukaryotes I have written here S. S means Svedberg. SVRD Berg unit means during sedimentary coefficient this one will be used. What is S means this one, Svedberg unit. This is rRNA in eukaryotes. It will be 5S, 5.5S. Some people will call 5.8S also. 18S, 28S. Prokaryotes 5S, 16S, 23S. Okay. Usually this 5S, okay, 28S. Assume this is the 2 subunits of rRNA. Okay. Here, if it is eukaryotes, it will be larger unit 5S and 28S will be there, smaller unit 18S in eukaryotes. However, in a prokaryotes it's a 5S and 23S will be means in the larger unit, however 23S in the smaller unit. These are the smaller unit, this is the larger unit. Understand? Okay, now coming to this is SR, smaller rRNA. Okay, this is RNA. Now coming to the point, it acts as a enzyme. It acts as a ribosomes plus protein, ribosomes. It acts as an enzyme during the peptide. This is also you seen. Now, who coined this one? Who coined this one is Kunze. Kunze. Okay? Who coined this one is Kunze, and this is the most stable form of RNA compared to transfer RNA, messenger RNA. This is more comfort, stable kind of thing. Okay? Compared to RNA and DNA, which is stable, DNA is stable. Why it is DNA is stable? Because it contains only one OH group. Correct? Pentose sugar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here one OH group is DNA, whereas RNA 2 OH group. Okay? Here in RNA, again in RNA, tRNA, mRNA and rRNA, which is stable if I ask for need, this is the rRNA is more stable. And in E. coli, they have studied 64% of RNA and 36% of protein. What contains in E. coli? E. coli contains 36% of protein and 64% of RNA. However, in animal and plants, it's a 50% of RNA, 50% of protein. Coming to this point, here I have told one is larger unit, one is smaller unit. This one will be very useful in the translation process. Okay, we'll see it contains again 3 sites. Okay, EPA sites. What is A will do? A will do amino acyl site, amino acyl synthetase site. Okay, that will helps to amino acid binding sites. Peptide site, here bond will form, peptide bond will form. Exit, as soon as product is ready, it will exit from here. Okay, you should remember this one. EPA site, it only find in large unit. You can't see this one in a smaller unit. In a prokaryote, in a smaller unit, what all contains? 18S and 16S. In a eukaryote, it's 18S and 16S here. Okay, eukaryotes 18S, prokaryotes 16S. Seen in smaller unit. Okay, this completes the rRNA. Simple think rRNA most stable, most abundant come in the RNA, and it was formed by Kunze, and it is RNA plus special kind of proteins together called ribosomes. It has 2 units, one is larger, one is smaller. Larger contains 3 sites, EPA, exit, polypeptide chain, amino acyl site. Okay, whereas in a prokaryotes we have different kinds of RNA. However, in prokaryotes also we have seen different kinds of RNA. Now, in a E. coli, they have identified 64% of RNA, remaining 36% of protein. However, in animal and some plants, it's a 50% of RNA. Okay, this is single stranded. That to remember. This is also single stranded RNA or RNA. Okay, this completes the RNA world. What all we studied in RNA? First, messenger RNA, it's called mRNA. Transfer RNA, it is called tRNA. Ribosomal RNA, it's called rRNA. Okay, this completes the RNA world topic. Thank you.